Hanukkah, come light the menorah. Let's have a party. We'll all dance the hora. Hi, so here is the Holy Guacalatka, part 1, which is the latke, not the guatka, whatever. So we're making your basic latkes, and what I did was I grated potato, and it doesn't matter if it changes, if it browns, because it's going to be brown when it's in the latke. I just used a box grater. You can use your food processor, but then you have to clean up your food processor. So I just used a grater. Then I put my potato pieces in a white paper towel, a white dish towel, and I put them in the sink because potatoes are wetter than we think, and we want to dry them out a little bit. So while you're doing that, you can like have a cocktail, or if it's time to light your menorah, you can light your menorah, whatever you want to do. So there are my potato pieces. And with them, I am mixing egg and flour or matzo meal, and you'll have all the proportions. Onion. The onion gives it real character. Otherwise, it's just kind of boring and potato-y. And I happen to have peeking out in my garden still a few chives, so I'm throwing them in for color because they're pretty. See? Okay. Pepper. Yeah. And I just kind of eyeball the pepper or finger ball, whatever. And salt. Now, all of these things are subject to change when we do more stuff. It could be that we will decide that it needs more egg or more flour. I am not a person who needs a latke to look like a hash brown from a diner. You know, sometimes they look really solid. I like them to have kind of flaky edges, you know, to be free form. I think we call that rustic, which means messy. But anyway. Okay, so you can see I've mixed that all together. I have some oil here. I'm using olive oil. You may use a vegetable oil also, but I kind of like the flavor of the oil. And oil is really important because Hanukkah is a festival of oil. As you may know, it's about this time way long ago when the Jews were waiting for reinforcements and they had their temple, and the temple had enough oil for one night, and it was supposed to never go out, the light. But miraculously, it's called the miracle of the oil. The oil lasted for 8 days and 8 nights, and that's why Hanukkah is 8 days and 8 nights long. So see how freeform that is? It's really kind of just, you know, when I pat it together as well as I can. And then I pop it in my oil and it makes noise. And I forgot to get a spatula. There, see how it's bubbling nicely? I'm gonna ask my Genevieve sous chef. Sous chef, would you get me a spatula, please? Like the white one or the whatever one. That black one is perfect. No, yeah, perfect. Because at some point we're gonna wanna turn these babies. So I got this recipe, as I am going to tell you, from this TV movie. It's a Hanukkah movie, and I have a PhD, and I think of myself as quite intellectual, but I'm also middlebrow. So this was a movie in which they're talking about Hanukkah. It's a holiday Hanukkah movie, actually, and they make these 8 crazy latkes, and one of them is called the Holy Guacalatka. So basically what happens is here, I'm going to stop in a minute and give these time to cook, but we're going to turn them over. We're going to finish cooking, brown them on both sides, and then we'll come back and do the guatka part of the guacalatka. So I'll see you in just a little while.